Yo, what up? Welcome to Red Zone in the UK. Good afternoon on both sides. As you can see, we're on our way to the tailgate. Andy, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm excited for this game, man. I'm excited. How about you?
Good, man. I'm excited. 8:20 game, so you gotta wait a long time. I
Mm.
don't, I don't like that though. I don't like
Yeah,
wait,
true.
but it's good to get a prime time game. Hopefully they're gonna show out.
Well, we need to. There's no way around it. Well, we need that. So, yeah, man. It's just a bit annoying this phone. I'll hold it that way. Here we go. Yeah, man. So I can't wait for this. But yeah, for me, it's a 20 past 1 in the morning
Yeah, yeah,
kickoff. So painful for me, but yeah, I'll be up.
yeah. I know that's crazy for y'all. All right, man. Let's get right into it. Weather. It's calling for some rain. I think it's like it's a 60% chance of rain, starting around 6 o'clock, I believe, throughout the whole game. Do you think rain will have an impact? And if you do, who you think will benefit more, us or the Falcons?
I mean, being honest, if it is going to be torrential downpours that I have heard, that's going to be, or especially at game time, we are. It's definitely going to make a big impact on the passing game for sure. So and then you think about it with who do who's got the better run game, and for me, they've got the better run game, and our defense isn't that good against the run deep. You know what I mean? So they've it's advantage Atlanta in my book.
Yeah, I agree. And what's up, Dave, Riri, Janet in the building? Let's get right into the game, man. Michael Penix, getting his second start. On the road, his first game on the road. He had some pretty good, decent throws last week. Had a couple drop pass interference. Kyle Pitts ended up, getting a pick off one of his. So when you look at these matchups, what are some key matchups you looking at?
I mean, if the weather holds out enough that we can actually pass the ball a little bit, intermediate to deep routes a couple of times, then it's for me the biggest key matchup is going to be against Terry up against AJ Terrell. I think that's a huge matchup. Terrell's a very good, accomplished corner, got good skills, and yeah, man, that'd be a very interesting matchup to watch.
Yeah, I can't wait. AJ Terrell's a good corner. They got Jesse Bates. They got another say. So they have a pretty good secondary. They got the big boy Grady up front, who
Mm-hmm.
can create some havoc. But yeah, I'm looking at our offensive line, moving, actually pushing them, like getting some leverage, making some holes. It's too many times, our run game is failing because off the linemen getting pushed back. They not at the point of attack. They haven't been very successful. Do you think that's something that they can turn around tonight? And if it goes out, because I'm about to hit a dead spot, just keep going on, Andy. I'm gonna pick back up on the other side.
Well, I can ramble on. That's not a problem. Quite easy enough. Um, yeah, man. I mean, it. I don't think our offensive line's good enough. Being honest, creating the gaps. I think a lot of teams have now got onto how we do things, and we've not found the answers, especially over this past, say, 3-4 weeks, where Bebop hasn't really been a huge factor. Um, Eckler's a huge miss. We know that, but at the end of the day, this offensive line isn't producing. Cosme has been, to be fair, he's been awful for the past 4 weeks. So he needs to step his game up, man. He really does, because I say at this moment I've got no real confidence in our whole line to create the running lanes that we need. So yeah, I think Deuce may be are you in a dead spot there, mate? But
Yeah. Am I back? Am I back?
you're back. Here we go. Here we go. I
Yeah,
mean, what
so
do you
like
think?
um passing the football, right? There's gonna be a little rain. I think this may be Jay. I know this is Jaden's first NFL game in the rain. How do you think he adjusts? Because people say it was too cold at one point, and he ended up throwing 5 touchdowns in below freezing weather. How do you think he's gonna? You think the rain's gonna have an impact on him as far as being a full complement quarterback?
Uh, I do think it will hinder him a little bit. I mean, it's got to. I mean, at the end of the day, he's got no experience, as you said, in throwing in wet conditions. Now, again, it might be a case of that we've already been training for that over these past few days. He might have been maybe making the balls really, really slick just in case, and seeing what he can do. Does it fall out of his hand? Is he still accurate? I'm sure they'll probably try that out in practice. Um, but yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's got to play in the back of your mind a little bit, just a little bit. But I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. Being honest in this game, because I don't think we're going to be throwing the ball that often,
Mm-hmm.
unless it's like very short stuff like screens, wide receiver screen stuff like that. So besides that, I can't see him really throwing it really deep because I do think it's meant to be really bad rain, not just like a normal wet game, if that makes sense. It's going to be quite bad. So
Oh yeah, for good, for sure. What's up, Ash? What's up, Yam? I see y'all down there. So Diami, yeah, Diami is out. He's been like pretty much I don't want to say heavy, but he's a part of this offense these last few weeks, probably over the last month or so. Noah Brown is out. They got a couple people, I guess they calling up that haven't played a snap with us all year yet. I mean, Luke. I mean, we every week we hear is Luke's time. Is it gonna be Luke's time today? I mean, she got two, but Crowder came back, so that knocks him down a spot. So, but Diami being out, do you think that's gonna help Luke? Are we finally gonna see something from Luke? Outside of the kickoff returns, which he's been pretty good at.
I mean, I hope so because I'm really rooting for this guy to do well. He's got the McCaffrey genes, so we're hoping that, even if he's like 80% of his brother, he's going to be an excellent player. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
so it's just that kind of thing, really. I want him to do well, so I'm rooting for him to do well. But again, he does need to show more. The matchup today is quite interesting one. He's up against D Alford, and he's a really good slot corner. So their secondary is actually pretty good. No, like both corners, safeties, and the slot corner that they use
Yeah.
is actually pretty solid.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, it'd be interesting. I just hope that McCaffrey can get a bit more. You know what I mean? Just a little bit more going. So we'll see.
Impact players. Oh, hold up. What's happening? Uh,
In the
they make,
queue.
yeah, they're making us turn around. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I gotta go all the way up. Uh, well, there you go. I'm gonna be late a little bit.
Um,
Um, we live, baby. We live. Um, yeah. So knockout players. We mentioned AJ Terrell, Big Grady up front. Bates, safety, been pretty good, but they're 31st against allowing passing touchdowns. Who on their side? I mean, we got some offensive guys over there that are pretty good, but who are a couple knockout players for you on the Falcons?
on defense or just in general.
Yeah, offense. We kind of did defense.
On their offense. Oh yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, you've got Bijan, who's an absolute beast. He can make people miss. He's probably the closest running back to Saquon, I'd say, in how he plays the game. Not as good just yet, but he's still very, very good. And then obviously you've got Tyler Allegier, who's another beast, who is a heavy kind of your bruising back, short yardage gains, stuff like that, short yardage, red zone stuff. He gets a lot there. Again, with the rain, I think it's going to be about running the ball, man, and it's going to be about who's going to stop the run first. Um, and we need to be able to stop those two, and it's going to be difficult.
Yeah, man. Drake London.
Hmm.
Mooney. I think they both only need like 50 yards or something like that. Both of them to get 1,000. Drake London is no AJ Brown, but he's pretty good. Mooney can beat you
Hmm.
deep. Kyle Pitts is who he is, right? Like he still haven't lived up to the expectations, but I think he scored his first NFL touchdown against us, I believe. So, we got to be diligent and we got to stop the run, man. We're 31st and they get like 5 yards a clip. So if we want to be successful, we got to stop Bijan. We got to stop Tyler Algier. We got to stop them too if we want to be successful.
100%, man. I totally agree. I say it's difficult. We've struggled all year against the run. Now I know we made some excellent adjustments to Saquon last week after the first quarter. We need
Hmm.
to have that from the start. We need to be solid straight away. We can't afford no 100-yard quarters. You know, what I mean, you getting ran
Hmm.
over by these dudes. We can't have that in this game. So, because what I don't think I just don't think the passing game is going to be as electrifying and as many as you think it's going to be. I just don't think so because of the weather. So, man, it's going to be all about the short passing game and the run game for sure.
Yeah, I agree. What about for us? Outside of Terry, Jaden, who you think could have a big game? I mean, last week it was Crowder and Oz. Anybody that you see having a big game today for us?
I'm gonna say Zach Ertz. Actually, he's gonna have a good game today. He was. You can tell he wasn't at the races last week. You could see he wasn't really ready to be back playing. You can see that. And also as well as you mentioned before, I think there's gonna be more short game, short passing game, and I think and Ertz is one of those guys that he is perfect for that role. So especially across the middle. So I think that's where I think Ertz gonna have a good game today. I really do.
Yeah, I agree, man. I'm just about to pull up my ticket real quick.
Yeah, no worries,
Uh,
man.
yeah,
Are you at the stadium now? Yeah.
yeah, I'm pulling in now. All right, what's up, babe? All right, all right, all right. Um, yeah, man. So, um, Pitt. I mean, you got Zach Ertz. I think B-Rob. I think last week was an anomaly. I think he's probably been hard on himself for a week, especially going over the tape. I think he has a big game, man. I mean, we're gonna need him to, because that running game got to get going. We got to push. You got to see the holes, and you got to hold on to the football. I mean, but how confident are you in B-Rob? Like, are you looking for more Christian Rodriguez to get some bump, or are you okay with B-Rob?
I mean, I'm okay with B Rob, as you say. Obviously, his fumbling issues have been literally last game. I think he had something like 550 carries without a fumble before, so I'm not too worried about it. Um, so I'm still good with B Rob. I just don't want these things to become a habit, because obviously I say it's going to be wet. It's going to be easier to actually, get the ball out of these running backs' hands a little bit at times. So he needs to make sure that he makes take extra special care of the ball. Um, but yeah, man, I mean, I'm still happy with him at the moment. I'm not calling for his head. I wouldn't mind seeing some Chris Rodriguez as well. I've got no problem with that. But say we just need to get something going where we can move the chains, man.
Yeah, man. I think we're gonna see a heavy dose of both of them.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm here, man. What's your score prediction? I think it was either 19-6 or 18-6. I think the rain might have a big part in this game. I'm hoping that, but it may.
I think it'd be a bit more points than that. I think we win 21-17.
21-17.
Yeah, to us. Yeah, I think we win.
Oh, yeah, I'd be
Uh,
mad at that.
Yeah, I'll
I ain't
take
mad
it.
at
Yeah, I'll
that.
take it. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just hoping that Tampa lose today, so that just makes this game kind of not as important. But I think they're winning by 2 scores at the moment. So, uh,
Who
so
winning
yeah,
by two
probably
scores?
Tampa are winning by 2 scores at the moment. So
Oh, I'm about to say.
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's 28-14. I think, or 27-14, something like that.
Yeah, I think they win
Yeah,
convincingly. So
yeah. That was at
yeah,
half time that I saw that. Didn't don't know what's happening since.
yep.
Um,
What's up,
yeah,
Mr.
man.
Washington? I see you in there. Yam, I see you. Radar, Riri. Stop that stuff. Um, yeah, man. So what you got this week so far is, I mean, all I see is Commander fan. I mean, the red zone lot opens an hour earlier than the other gates. Um, it's not too many people out here yet. It's still
Hmm.
early. It just opened up 10 minutes ago, but to be open for 10 minutes is quite a lot of people. It's a few. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. I think they had a sellout as far as like parking. So I'm
Oh,
not sure if the
nice.
venue sold out, but I'm thinking it did. The Falcons usually don't travel well. Um, so we'll see.
Yeah,
Should be a shutout. I mean, it should be a lot of us and a little bit of
yeah,
them.
man. Jealous, man. I'm jealous that I'm not in the red zone with you, man. I mean, this should have been cool, man. I really could say I've never done a tailgate in the evening, because every time I've been, it's always been like the early games, So,
Yeah.
so it would have been cool to have like an evening slash, late afternoon
And
get
it feels
together as
pretty
well.
good. It's like it's almost 70 degrees. It's like 60 something degrees, depending on what you're
Nice.
reading. Um, so the wind is blowing right now. It's like it looks like it's about 20, 25 miles per hour. So that's probably going to pick up. So that's going to have an
Mm-hmm.
impact on the game. But at least it's not going to be
Mm-hmm.
cold rain, right? It's going to be warm rain. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
That'll
guess
help
that's a
Jaden.
plus.
That'll help Jaden for sure.
Yeah. I don't know about our kickers, man.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
can't. They can't. Even,
yeah.
they can't even kick when the wind ain't blowing. So
I know. I was just gonna say that about the wind. If the wind's that high at game time, man, I'm worried.
yeah,
I
I mean,
really
maybe
am.
they should kick regular because they be going wide left, wide right. So maybe if
Yeah,
they kick regular, the winner help bring it back in. Yeah,
yeah. Zane,
yeah,
use your brain, Zane. Use your brain. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But that's about it, man. I mean, what you got going on? Y'all got the post game? Oh no, y'all probably ain't doing post game today.
No, no post game this week because they'd be about 4 in the morning for us when that would be on something like that 5 in the morning, and I
Hmm.
think a lot of us will just be either getting ready to go work or whatever. Um, so yeah, so a lot of us are going to be doing no sleep straight after the game, straight on to work. So that's what we do. But then yeah, so no post game today. Then we've got. Yeah, we'll have the bunker. We'll have the bunker Monday in the evening, and then we'll have the 1 point safety on Thursday, 3 p.m. Eastern, and then obviously ourselves again hopefully next week. So
Yep, yep. For the final game of the year, we're not sure if
that's
that's
it,
going to
man.
be a Saturday or Sunday, but we
Mm.
will move accordingly. We definitely appreciate everyone else for you watching and listening. We know your time is very valuable. For you to spend it with us, we absolutely appreciate it. Rep the district, appreciate you for stopping through. Remember, do it because you love it, not because it loves you. One beat, one sound, one heart, one love.